is in the shot.
Da-dun!
Dun-dun! Dun-dun!
Welcome to Special Stream Times a Million. No one's here yet.
Nope, not yet. Did we get a notification?
Not even Chowder.
I didn't get a notification. Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Spacebar is live.
Let me pop out the chat.
Damn it, Chowder. You have one job.
I am also here. I'm not the cat, though.
I was going to wait till everybody was here to announce you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, now they know the secret.
Can I say swears?
Ryan Scott is here.
Oh, no.
Demonetized.
No,
Fuck no swearing. Fuck no swearing.
Ah.
If you say any fucking bad words, I'm gonna shit all over the place.
and cut your dick off.
with another
Wow,
dick.
nice tail stream.
God damn it.
Welcome
Chowder.
to Chowder's Tail in
that sweet tail.
1/16 of the shot,
Hey, your guitar's there and the keyboard.
the stream.
And the case and part of the green screen. People are seeing stuff. How's that 3D model of our house going, guys?
Get a panoramic
Pretty
of the
good?
whole living room.
Anyway,
Our living room is definitely on the internet.
yeah, somewhere.
That much I know.
You can create it in The Sims.
Some of our stairs are also available
Oh,
to
yeah.
download.
There's Chowder.
If you look at Lasercat,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
stairs are there.
Dan, you're on stream.
Hey, there's the Lasercat in question. Also me. Hi. So we got Ryan Storm in the house.
Hey, I'm Ryan Scott. I make cartoons.
He does. He draws them. And then they are real.
Yeah, I make images come to life. I dream for a living. That's a quote from William Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
For
Chowder's going to be a guy.
those of you who don't know, he was the animator on Diddle Kid,
And
the only animator.
yeah.
Hey, there was a cleanup artist. Someone helped.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to like cut him out of the
No.
picture.
No, no,
I
no.
legitimately forgot that.
No. We are. We're cutting them out. This is happening. We're going with it. We said we're going to forget about their name.
Shout out to Lucas Barrera.
What's up?
For a special cleanup. Oh, now, dude, this is perfect. Now you can see the cat, but then you can see us watching the cat on our screen.
Yeah, he's behind you.
This is
My
meta
foot.
as
I'm
fuck.
wiggling my foot. I'm Nate. My name is Nate.
So what's up, everybody? I don't know how many people are tuned in yet. It's still a little bit early.
100 million.
We're doing a little bit of an early stream because Ryan is
Here,
trying
busy.
to hit the road at some point.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
my
don't
bedtime by like 10, dude. I gotta go to bed.
don't want to keep him past his baby bedtime.
Yeah, we can't kidnap him forever.
He is 15, so he does have to report home to mom.
Yeah.
No, that little hole I am.
Yeah. It's,
They can triangulate your location and your social security
Via
based
triangles.
off your name and your age.
Yep. That's
So-
why Game Grumps called you Ryan Scott.
Why they call it triangulate when you only need 2 pieces of information? I don't know.
Because the third is the secret information.
The secret is my real last name is Scott.
Dude, look, oh my god, you see that side eye that Chowder
Yeah,
was getting?
Chowder's there. he's a guy.
Here's your name and his eyes perk up. I like that.
So if anybody has some compliments
Or
some
questions.
questions for Mr. Ryan Storm,
Now
Don't
is
say
the
them 'cause I
time.
won't answer them.
ask them within the next 22 minutes because he does have to leave. No, I'm just kidding.
He is-
149 said Ryan Storm was quite the animator.
And you're quite the person. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Trogdor, I have not seen him before.
I said
What's up, G?
thanks.
Yeah.
I said-
He said
I was like,
thanks. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Ryan.
I'm Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Hi, Ryan. Oh, now he's there. Chowder's gonna move a lot. That's what him do.
What an asshole.
He just is trying everything to not make face with the camera. I don't think he has a good relationship with the camera. He's lying on the cable that connects to the.
Well, fuck him. Anyway,
Oh, no.
in more relevant news, Trogdor just asked, what are you working on next? And good timing on the question. The reason
Because
that,
we were never gonna say it.
the reason that Ryan is here today is because we were trying to get together and kind of brainstorm ideas for the next thing we're going to do. It's going to be another Game Grumps remix. It's going to be on their channel. We filmed some stuff as well today, so you'll see our stupid faces in
Oh,
it,
yeah.
at least for a short amount of time.
in the reflection of aviator glasses.
Yeah, I don't want to give away too much information about what it's actually going to be, but just
Because
know
it
that
could get deleted. Because you know how we do. Our favorite button is
I
to
just want
delete.
to keep the anticipation.
Yeah, that's true.
People have to. You can't give them everything for free all up front. You got to make them wait a little bit. And it tastes sweeter when they finally get their lips on it.
Just
Yeah,
Oh, God.
their tongue around it.
gotta savor the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That's
that
true.
tickles. Stop.
It is not Diddle Kid 2, unfortunately. I wish it was Diddle Kid 2 because if they gave us enough information, we would totally be making a sequel.
Marco asks,
I mean, not information, enough material. The fuck am I talking about?
Marco asks, what type of pad do you use, Ryan?
Charlie, down.
Type of pad. I use a Cintiq 22 HD, and I also have a Cintiq Companion that I've been using for the past week because I've been away from home for the past week.
Maxi pad.
It's really great. It's really
Stole that
great.
joke from chat.
It's really great for on the go. You heard it, folks. All right, give us our fucking
Cintiq, yeah, Cintiq, give me free shit or wake
Yeah,
up.
send it our way. Send us all of
Artisol,
them.
I hate your tablet. Give me a free tablet.
I also want to reuse that joke. I really want to get a sponsorship from Bank of America so that they can test their cash on us and just send us some free samples.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
promote your cash on live on our
Yeah.
stream to 20
It'd be
people.
really good.
You might get $20 worth of business there. So, worth it for you.
Big ass wad.
Somebody that tunes in right now is going to be very confused.
Those are not Nate's shoes. Those are my shoes, Lexi.
This is a
What
good
shoes?
shot of the cat.
She said she could see your shoes.
She probably could at some point.
They were my shoes.
Oh, fine. Did you pay for them?
Yeah.
I'm live.
Got you.
Unless you panned over Nate's shoes real quick while I wasn't looking.
She could. I mean,
Charlie, stop looking at me.
my
Don't look at
screen
the
is
camera.
frozen on it. That's my shoe.
Whoa, what the fuck? I'm getting like a less of a wide
Check
shot.
out that ass.
I mean,
Oh no, Chowder has left the building.
he's gone.
I'll do that.
He's doing all he can to leave. You know how Chowder do.
So yeah, I didn't realize this until today. I mean, I guess I realized it, but like I didn't really think about it because I don't use one. But they fucking like the Wacom tablets just have the screen on them now.
Yeah, it's.
When did
just
that
like-
start? That's not new, right? That's been kind of the thing for probably a while now, right?
I don't know when they started it, but I think the first tablet was the 13 HD, which maybe was like 2006. But yeah, they used to just be those like little plastic mats that you would draw and it would like replicate it on the screen. And
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna say straight up, I used to have one of those and I was like, this is perfect. I don't need a Cintiq. And then I was like, I'll try the Cintiq. Then I used the Cintiq for like a year and I was like, oh, my Cintiq broke. I go back to the mat. Oh, I hate the mat now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the last time I saw a Wacom tablet was probably 2007.
Yeah.
So that was before any screens or anything. Shit, that was almost before most people had smartphones.
Yeah.
I want to say 2010 to 2012,
Yeah.
I had a MacBook and I did a lot of graphic design. I bought a Wacom, however you pronounce it, tablet
Yeah.
that plugged into your. But I got so good at that trackpad on the mouse that I did
Yeah.
all of my art on the actual touchpad on the computer itself.
On the
not a
touchpad?
not a mouse, not.
Oh yeah,
That's
And I was like,
insane.
the
And I
ultimate
was like-
worst, dude.
And I was like,
Did you
"Oh,
use a
it's-
pen?
No, no, I didn't have to. I was so good at it because the pad was so great that I ended up selling it, and then immediately got back home when I graduated,
Yeah.
and my Mac died. And I was like,
Really?
well, I don't have $4 million to buy a new one
Yeah.
because that's how much Macs cost.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, fuck. So I got a PC and I can't use that fucking
The PC
trackpad.
trackpad is not as good as the Mac one.
I don't know what it is. I think they put drugs in it. And I think like when you touch it, like it's like LSD. They put LSD on the
You
trackpad.
just like it.
Yeah, and you're just like, this feels good.
It's like 2 fingers to right click.
Yeah,
on it, right?
the Mac trackpad does feel really good.
Yeah.
It's super smooth.
Yeah.
Got another question here.
Ooh.
So you guys dabble in a bunch of genres. What are your favorites, and what's the "Will Make Any Song" you are most proud of?
Okay, I'll let you
Favorite
answer first.
genres. Favorite genre to make?
My favorite genre is bubblegum. Not an actual genre.
Bubblegum pop.
Yeah. Bubblegum.
I don't know. Favorite
Prog.
genre to make
Progressive.
is hard. I like anything that has like a nice like groove to it. So anything where I get to really go like overboard with the rhythm, like the drums and stuff, like any kind of like funk kind of thing,
Yeah.
or even like metal, where I get to like make a crazy like metal drum beat.
Like intricate rhythm as well.
Those are really fun.
I think I go in stages. I think like before I was really into like complex arpeggios and harmonies and like shredding metal, kind of like as close to crazy time changes. And I think now I'm more into like electronic music and more like retro sounding things. Like I can't think of like the Midnight, like just super simple like synth that sound like they're from the 80s.
So
Just 80s.
retro.
I'm super
stuff.
retro, but I'm also really into like Tupperware Remix Party. Sorry.
So is this
TWRP.
just favorite genre to listen to? Right.
I like
now?
funk. I would say funk
Oh, okay.
or whatever TWRP is.
Whatever Dan said.
Whatever.
I forgot. What is the question?
What is the one that we are the best at? What was the question?
What song are we most proud of our?
I'll let you answer first, and then I'll see if it's the same as mine.
What was the last 3 ones we did? I actually can't remember.
No connection.
We did the How to Cure Depression
Yep.
a couple weeks.
We
What was the
did
very
the
last one we did?
YouTube ones.
The fucking soda bottle one.
Yeah.
That one's the one I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's our
That's
best
mine.
song. It's not funny. There's no lyrics in that.
That's the first one that doesn't have
I don't know.
lyrics. Sorry.
We made no. I mean, the next one involves both of us, but for the one in the room who does not know, is not privy, we made a whole song out of the sounds that come from just soda bottles
Really?
and soda cans. So we literally recorded ourselves making every sound, like flicking the can and like
Really?
blowing on the bottle.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say that I like that one too, because that was probably the most difficult, but probably the most like free. Like we could really do whatever we wanted with it. Like it was just pretty much a sandbox. We could do like whatever we wanted with it. Whereas like there's a foot.
Wow, that is a fucking HD. That is
really
HD
high
fur
quality.
right there, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if you got the same feeling, but I just felt like it was less like it was a playground for us to do whatever we wanted on it. We could turn it into anything.
Have you guys ever heard the album California by Mr. Bungle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mr.
I was
Bungle.
gonna say
Yeah,
the
he's
one
great.
track at the end of it where he just samples like sound effects and it's like cha 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 chugga 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 chugga.
Yeah, it's like mostly him, just
Yeah.
his voice.
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mr.
Patton.
Bungle and anything Mike Patton does.
Yeah.
Patton does,
He's
it's
fantastic. So yeah, probably the soda bottle one. I do wish we made it a little funnier because there's no lyrics or anything, so any comedy was just from the visuals.
We put
Other than that,
we
though, it was really
I
good.
can't say it. I can't say that.
Okay, next question.
Should I say like we did put a joke in there, but
Oh yeah, there.
'cause people haven't found it yet.
I don't think anyone's found it yet. There is 2 frames of each of us lying across the table that we had all the sodas and stuff on, like doing a sexy pose.
Yeah.
And Nate went so far as to do his in his boxers.
Yeah. Well, we weren't gonna say anything ever, but I feel like because you guys tune into our streams,
20 people now know.
Yeah, you guys tune
It's
into
not
our
like the
streams, so
secret's
you
really
guys
out.
kind of earned it, I guess.
This is what you get. This is the high quality content you get when you tune in.
But the best part of that was I didn't tell Dan that I was gonna do it in my boxers, so I just like came down in a
Came
robe.
down the stair. Yeah.
And then like he was working on stuff, and I was just like, "Burn!" I was just laying on the floor.
I'm ready for my close up.
And then he turned around, he's like,
and
"Oh,
naked."
are you gonna do that?" I was like, "Yub." I haven't been able to see the stream today because it's just a black box for me.
How many man hours went into Diddle Kid? Just the drawing part and then the entire project. So I don't know how long it took Ryan to do his end.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna know drawing. Like I don't think I'm gonna know like hours right away. I know the ETA is usually like around 2 weeks, so I'm gonna say like maybe like a week and a half to animate the whole thing roughs, and then I sent it to Lucas, and it's like, okay, clean up, and then he did that in a week, and then I in betweened it in a couple extra days, and then it was coloring and background, so probably like 3 weeks for the whole turnaround.
Which is really awesome
Thank
for
you.
animation because
Yeah.
I've worked with tons of like animators who do like really quick things and it takes them like a whole month.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting for the turnaround time, just so you know.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
how-
worked with people and they're like, it
That's
takes a
how I
while.
like survive is I just work quickly.
Yeah.
It's hard to judge how long in hours I think something
Yeah.
takes, because some days you'll work like 10 hours on something.
You don't
Yeah.
exactly.
and then
yeah.
other days, I mean, if you don't have a job, that is your job.
Yeah.
And some days you work 2 hours, 4 hours, and then you're like, I'm not feeling it today, and then you quit.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say
But there's
in hours. But the song, it was one day to make the song, and one day to make the song sound good.
Well, adding on to what you were saying, like there's a lot of times where we work on the video or we'll work on a song or something, and we'll just get like really into it. And then before I know it, it's like 10 o'clock at night and I haven't eaten. And I just like, I don't realize how long it's been until I'm like, I feel really fucked up. I don't know why. And it's like, I started working at 10 in the morning and now it's 9 o'clock at night and I haven't eaten. And I'm like, I don't stop working until I realize, oh, fuck, I'm kind of fucked up right now. Oh, shit, it's 9 o'clock at night. Well, I should probably quit
Man,
for the day.
I honestly wish I had that resolve to like just keep going because
It
Oh, I
comes
just
and
forget.
goes.
It's not, it
I've
doesn't
only-
happen a lot, but
I've only done it like once when I absolutely had to just not stop working for a whole 48 hours.
Yeah. Well, it was the video portion that took the most time, because making the song didn't take that long. Like I said, like 2 days pretty much. But then all the like editing parts that we did, like showing off us playing the parts, editing all of that took probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
I was also in North Carolina and you were like, can you sound design some stuff? And
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
all-
I'm already all the way in North Carolina, but I was like, here you go.
But there's a lot of extra stuff that I feel like a lot of people don't notice on the first watch through. Like,
Send nudes.
yeah, send
Send
nudes.
nudes.
There's a part where I think it's right before I record the guitar part. I show like both the guitar and it was the second part, the verse part, where it's like kind of chilled out.
Yeah.
Right before we show that part getting recorded, both the guitar and the bass come out into
Which
the
is
frame,
both
and it's
Dan,
like,
by the
shing.
way. I
Yeah.
want to give Dan
Wait.
credit because I was,
I felt-
I was,
No,
No,
it
because
was
I
just
was-
me. I cropped it and
Yeah.
and I spliced them
he
together.
did it really well. I couldn't do that because I was literally packing up all of my shit to leave the day
Yeah.
he was recording, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, and then I had to go because
Yeah.
I had to go. I had a fucking 15-hour drive ahead of me, so I was just like, "Duh." And I just saw him. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, the thing that's crazy about that I feel like people won't notice, they wouldn't notice unless I told them.
Yeah.
The screen, the TV screen, it wasn't what you see there. It was on Facebook. It was on my fucking Facebook. And because I didn't like move anything because I knew, because you get the scan lines. I have a kind of an older TV with a low refresh rate.
Yeah.
You see like the shitty lines going up it. So I was like, I'm going to have to crop this and I'm going to have to replace the screen in editing. But later, what I realized is my hand goes in front of the screen with the fucking guitar. So I had to, for every single frame, cut out
Oh, you frame by
where
frame.
Yeah.
I frame by framed it, cut out where the guitar and my arm was.
Yeah.
And then I had to mask it so that it would be in front of the picture I put there.
That's insane.
And then I had to transition it to say send nudes.
Yeah.
So I had to have it in place, masked out.
Yeah.
So that fucking
I
took
want
a
to
long
know if
time.
I want to know if the Grumps even know that's on
no,
there.
they have no idea. I'm sure they don't.
The comment section loved that though. Like that was the one I saw the most. It's just like it says send nudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like to put extra stuff like that in my videos, and unfortunately that ends up taking a lot more time to do things like that. So yeah,
I
that
love
kind of
that.
shit takes a long
I
time.
love
but making
putting
the music.
I love hiding things in every single one of our videos.
Making the music doesn't really take us a long time usually.
But usually we have like little like ideas like, oh, we should put this Easter egg, and the Easter egg ends up taking like fucking all day to do for like one thing. Like I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's like little details like we're gonna film something and it had dust on it. So the only way we could get the dust off was to get pieces of tape and slowly the shield for the the mic stand.
Oh my god, yeah.
It had hair, cat hair all over it. So I took a piece of duct tape because we didn't have a lint roller, and like just one by one got the hairs out.
Yeah. And then there was like
it.
there was like a weird stain on the top of it too.
Yeah,
So
it was
I,
like macaroni or
scrubbed
some
it.
shit.
It was, yeah, it was like fucking cheese on it. I don't know where it came from.
Anyway, yeah.
It's like the Blue's Clues mac and cheese where like some of them are blue and it's like, why is this blue? This is gross.
Find out.
So there you have it. All
Behind
said
the
and
scene.
done, it was like over a month of man
Yeah.
hours.
Man work.
Man
work.
wish.
I like man work.
It was almost as long as we took to answer the question.
That video, a lot went into that video, man. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even want to get into the fucking drumming part.
Oh, lay down.
Oh yeah.
That was a fucking nightmare to the
Oh,
green
yeah.
screen.
That was another comment I saw a lot is what is the drumming thing that you guys are using?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a guitar neck, but it's
Yeah.
like a MIDI thing, so that you can plug it into your computer. You can play any instrument with like how you would play a guitar.
Okay.
But we just put it on the ground and played the drums on it,
Yeah.
so we could put all the drums on a different fret and play it all at the same time. And we thought that would look cool for the video.
Yep.
But the problem with that is we didn't fucking light it correctly.
Oh.
It wasn't lit enough.
Yeah.
And
So
we
our
had it on the green
shadows.
screen. So I wanted to green screen it out and put a different background behind it.
Yeah.
Well, it green screened so poorly that there is just like splotches of black
Oh,
everywhere. And there was nothing I could do. The only way I could actually get rid of it would be to frame by frame again.
Yeah.
I didn't do that though, because that section was like, I don't know, 40 seconds long or something,
Too
30
long,
seconds.
You tried a lot of different things, and then
So I just put a black background.
Yeah.
I just put a black background. And I
you
said,
try
"Fuck it."
so many different things, and then yep. So yeah,
How does Dan make the decision to shot Evil Diddle? And it 3 fingers too much, asking for a friend.
Fingers too much.
I'm going to give that question to Ryan.
I shoot Evil Diddle. I don't know. He made it at the last second. He made the right choice.
You don't have any other insight on the character's inner mental state?
what? Yeah, why did you decide 3 instead
It
of
was too
just
much.
2?
Because it's like, well, he's doing the 2-finger thing. How am I gonna make the diddler the opposite? He uses 3.
Oh, clever.
He
Genius.
goes in deeper.
You heard it here, folks.
A
folks,
true visionary of our time.
You heard it here, folks.
Folks.
Where the fuck is the
Here,
cat?
folks
Right
first.
here.
Yeah,
He's coming.
yeah. Hurry up, Chowder. Get a vegetable.
Follow the cat.
He's there.
What do you think these people come
Oh,
here
there's
to
his butt.
see?
There you go.
There you can plop. I want to make a cat video where every time he like plops on the ground, it's an explosion sound. Like, Dan,
Flop compilation.
didn't we Dan and I have like 100 million billion ideas. One of us didn't we have like a thing where we're like, let's film a whole movie where the sound effects are just really like terrible, like when they ring the doorbell or knock on the door, like,
yeah.
just all the sound design was just completely.
That's the problem with most of our skits is they'll be based on the most flimsy fucking premise. There'll be nothing deeper to it. Like, let's make a whole like feature length film where all the sound effects
Yeah.
are fucked up and they're not what they're supposed to
You
be.
guys were like auteurs with that because now the Ed and Eddie thing's a meme.
Yeah.
Well,
Like you predated that.
Yeah. Well, back in,
but we wouldn't be like, what's the movie about?
no, we didn't have anything.
We wouldn't get
Dude,
that far.
It was as bad as Dan had a video camera when we were younger, and I was like, oh, this song
The song by
Coldplay, Don't Panic. It's so good
It's-
for like an intro.
It's so good for an intro to a movie. Let's make
Make a movie so we can
put
use
Coldplay.
that. We'll put Coldplay
In
in
the
in the beginning of the movie. So it was like me walking up the street with his dog, and his dog like runs in front of me, and I like yell at him, and he's like, "Oh no!" And then Coldplay is happening. It's like I was like, then we gotta make the rest of the movie. It's like, what if the guy is like,
We have one
ang-
guy where he's really angry all the time, the other guy where he's really depressed all the time.
and then we filmed. We
That
went.
was it. That was the plot.
We brought like, wow, we should have a scene where we're in a music store and he sees a CD and he like says, "Heck this CD," and like smashes it. But we filmed it. We walked into the store with the video camera and picked up like
It was like Avril Lavigne or something.
Hillary Duff or something. And I was like, I can't smash it because then what if they
Yeah,
we
I'll get in trouble.
Well, we get in trouble. What if we
So we
get
just-
fucking arrested? So I just picked it up and I was like, "Ugh," and I just kindly placed it softly on the ground
And then
I
walked away,
out.
stormed off.
Yeah. So that happened.
I was like
Trying to eat my
15.
hand. That's what's going on right now.
That's good, Chowder. Good job, Chowder.
Eat it.
Do you ever do stuff like that, Ryan?
Like what? Just like fuck with sound effects
You ever come up with a bad idea for a movie?
all the time.
have you
And
ever
then you
wanted-
actually film it?
Do you have like
It's one of the worst things I've ever made. There's like a really old video on my channel called Ham Spider-Man where I just no, there's actually two of them. One of them's called XX Weedlord 69420XX, and they are. But you can still watch
That's my
them.
name.
That's great. I think I watched it.
They're buried. They're still up, but they're buried because like they were only funny to me because I was in high school and all of my friends were just like. It was a kid. It was both a mix between like, I'm the guy who smokes weed and plays Call of Duty, and then there was actually a kid in my school who talked exactly like that.
Oh God.
And so it was like there were things in the video where I'm just quoting him, and it's like I'm just burping because I'm also trying to make fun of Darkside Phil, and it's like this is just a bunch of inside jokes. This doesn't work anywhere else.
Yeah.
And the other one was Ham Spider-Man, where I just thought it'd be funny if
Spider-Man did a whole movie where his voice sounded like this, so he's like, "Hello, I'm Spider-Man, slick."
that's the whole joke.
Did you animate that?
It's not really animated. It's just like still images.
Oh, okay.
That's an animation. We animate.
That's as far as
That's
we
how we
animate.
go.
That's weird. I do a lot of animation, but not like drawing animation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'll have a thing and then I'll make it move and do things.
Yeah.
But I don't actually draw anything ever.
Yeah.
So
Who?
I can relate to that.
I have a question. Was there somebody who inspired you to draw, or were you just like, I just draw all the time, so fuck it?
Well, for like a really long time, I wanted to be a director of like live action stuff. Like drawing was just like a hobby. And then I was just like, I was in like college and I really didn't like my college. And I started to just start getting jobs as an animator. So I was like, this could be lucrative. I'm sick of paying for school. I want to try doing this instead. And
Yeah.
3 years later, I'm actually okay at drawing and animating now.
That's awesome too.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new age.
Yeah, where
More and more people are going to be doing that.
because you go up to you walk up to Disney or whatever. You're like, here's my drawings. Here's my resume, and they're
Yeah.
like, holy fucking shit, this guy is fucking brilliant. This is so fucking good.
You're fired.
And then they're like, where's your degree? Like, do you have a degree? And you're like, no. And they're like, oh, well, we can't take you. Bye. That doesn't happen.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
this is good.
like you
Come on.
you go to school to be a
true.
doctor or an engineer. Artist is very like
yeah, artistry
how good
is
are
a
you?
it's a different.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
whole
so
different,
different.
thing.
If you're like, I'm not saying, listen, everyone. I'm not saying school's useless because you can make some good friends.
yeah.
But if you're fucking good, just fucking do it. I mean, I could be wrong. There are places that are like, you need 27 years of experiences before
Well, it also
you can get an
it
internship.
depends on the art too. Like if you're a painter,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I mean, I shouldn't say that because you can monetize anything these days on YouTube. I see people on Twitch painting.
Yeah.
They'll be painting, and there's like fucking 10,000 people watching, and they're like donating
Yeah.
because they like watching this girl.
Feel free to
paint.
donate to us every
So,
time you want to go out and press the
It
donate
just,
button.
it just goes to show you if you're good at something, you can just fucking
oh, shit.
you can
have to be
video
good at it.
yourself doing it, and people will pay you money.
Hey, Dan, I think I figured out why we don't have enough money.
Why?
You gotta be good. You said you gotta be good. Womp womp. I'm just kidding. We're great. We're the
I'm
fucking
good.
best, huh?
Speak for yourself, man. I'm great.
Yeah, I'm on a boat with a good.
Don't fucking say that. You guys are excellent.
Oh, thanks, man. You good too.
Oh, thanks.
When we wrote him Ryan, we're like, you don't gotta be good. You don't have to do anything. And then he sent us back like this fucking great.
Oh yeah, we were like, please don't make it good because we can't afford good right now.
We're very poor.
And then he made it really good.
And we're like,
anyway, and we were like, shit. But
There you go.
then we got paid anyway for the whole thing, and we're like, well, let's give him more money.
Yeah, here you go.
Please take our money.
Well, speaking of good, what's going on screen?
That's a good great cat.
Oh, dude, he's cleaning the tail.
Holy
Look at that
shit.
technique.
Maybe if we're lucky later, we can see him act it up.
He just eats the whole tail like a snake.
Yeah. Haven't you read that book? Any other questions? Dang, I'm late. Funny you should ask.
How did you develop your style, Ryan? Which is very unique in my opinion.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree to that.
Every time I see one of your animations, I can see. I'm like, that's
that's
Ryan
yours.
Storm. Like that looks like you have your character design definitely
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I still think my style looks really derivative of like Ren and Stimpy, but like if I look at like comments on videos, it'll say shit like Rugrats, and I'm like, I guess I can see it.
I can see
I would-
that a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the it's like the more kind of squarey
Skulls,
heads.
yeah.
And like the really thin necks.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
definitely
that.
Yeah.
a Rugrats thing.
Yeah.
I would like to also point out at this very moment, Ryan is wearing a Ren and Stimpy shirt.
Yeah.
It says happy, happy, joy, joy.
One of my favorite cartoons, but fuck John K. He's a complete piece of shit.
Game Grumps talked about that
Did they?
the other day.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
like
it's
a week
awful.
a week ago. They also said who's the other guy? Who's the other guy who was
Billy
part
West.
of making them?
Oh, Bob Camp.
Yeah, apparently he's responsible for like most of the funnier parts of that show.
Oh shit.
Bob Camp, there's have you know the episode where this quote's from Happy Happy Joy Joy?
Yeah.
The Stimpy's Invention episode, the storyboards for that were mostly Bob Camp. So like most of the funny drawings of like Go coming out of Ren's mouth was something Bob Camp drew.
Yeah.
Wasn't
The problem is he sort of like people used to hate him because John K would paint him as the bad guy because he kind of took his show.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, that makes sense why I should hate him. And then that whole John K document came out and it's just like, hey, fuck that guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Wasn't the voice?
I don't actually know a whole lot about it.
Weren't they voiced by two different voice actors, and then
Yeah,
Billy
because
West?
John K voiced Billy West voiced Stimpy, John K voiced Mr. Horse and Ren,
Yeah.
and then John K got outed, so Billy West was just like, I can do both.
Yeah,
And he just got
and
more
he
money.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Billy West is awesome.
Yeah. He does like all the voices in Futurama too, which
Yeah,
is
he's
amazing.
Zoidberg, Professor.
I heard he's not fun
Fry.
to meet though.
Only from that Game Grumps episode I've heard.
That's where I heard it.
My friends have had him on their radio show.
I mean, not that that's like bad. Like it doesn't make you a bad person to not be interested in meeting your fans. Like if you're somebody as famous as Billy West, I'm sure you get a lot of fucking fans coming up to you.
yeah,
You know
How
what
many
I mean?
people do you think go to him and say, I love the red M&M?
Oh my god.
at least 7. They're like, fuck that yellow M&M. You kill it as a rec guy.
Yeah, I love the
Or
Christmas
the-
commercial.
Or the Cheerios bee. He was that one.
He was
for
the
a,
Cheerios
He was for a
He's-
little bit.
He's
What?
also Doug.
He's also Doug.
Oh yeah, and is he Skeeter?
No,
No,
that's
not Skeeter. Roger.
Yeah, he's also Roger. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other.
But to answer the question, my style is a mixture between Yo-Yo Shinari, John Kricfalusi, Mike Judge, and Danny Antonucci.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Judge. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
It's a
I
different.
really like King of the Hill.
Damn it, Bobby.
Have you gone back and watched Beavis and Butthead at all recently?
Frog baseball?
I didn't expect Beavis and Butthead because that's one of those cartoons where you're like, oh, it was funny because I was 10. You know what I mean? But you
The
watch it
movie.
again, and some of those episodes are actually really fucking funny still.
What-
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you
911,
saw, like,
Beavis
the-
is bleeding? It's like my style of humor too, like just really fucking stupid, but it's hilarious. Like, yep.
It's like the opposite of overacting. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like a serious situation, but they're like not freaking out about it.
And
And like the weirdness of because no,
Yeah.
It's like they act differently than
And
people
that-
would.
and that
they
show-
don't care about anything.
And if I'm getting this wrong, then forgive me, but that show opened both Daria and King of the Hill.
Yeah,
they're both
because
spin-offs.
there was a
Yep.
character who was like the same voice he did, but like
Same as Hank
tubbier.
Hill.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
not,
I
he's
think
not
he
Hank
was like-
Hill, but he's like
He's like the
basically
neighbor.
Hank
they would
Hill.
jerk off in his trailer.
Yeah, they were. It was his neighbor who was
he
like
had a tractor or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think Daria
Still.
was
Daria
a
was
classmate.
Daria-
Daria
Yeah.
was actually in it, and she
Yeah.
was one of the classmates.
And then they did focus
I would
on
love
that.
Daria to come back.
I would love that too.
I never
Come
watched
on.
Daria actually.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how it would do now though, because it's so
Wouldn't it be more relatable almost? Because like
probably
that's kind of a more
social
outgoing-
media. Like,
yeah,
Oh yeah, Tumblr.
That's like-
Tumblr would eat it up.
like that kind of audience is more mainstream
Oh,
than
God,
it
it
was
would-
then.
it would be so smart for them to bring it back because so many
Yeah.
people could relate
Yeah,
to yeah, that character of just being like, I don't want to say dodgy. That's not the right word. Introverted.
yeah,
Just like kind of
sarcastic.
to yourself. Yeah.
I'm aware.
It's been a
enough of the
while since
character,
it's been a while since I've seen it too, so I'm forgetting character traits.
but
too,
I can totally guarantee you that that would appeal to a lot more people today. Maybe even
I'm
people
hoping that they're
90s.
listening on the stream right now.
Yeah, MTV.
You guys there, MTV? You can hire us.
I'll
we'll,
take that MTV money.
We'll. It was our idea.
When's
You
the
hear-
last time you guys have seen the Beavis and Butthead Do America movie?
When it came out.
When it came out in theaters.
I remember really liking it though.
It is genuinely one of my favorite comedy movies.
I
It is
remember-
so
I remember it being a
funny.
fucking riot.
I remember-
when I first saw it.
I remember where I was. I was in Ohio
Yeah.
visiting some friends of my parents,
Yeah.
and I was feeling horrible. I was just like nauseous, headache.
Man, what a good story.
But then my brother was like, "Do you want to go to the movies with us?" It's
Yeah.
I think it was PG-13.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like, we're just going to go. So I was like, okay. And I went. And as soon as it started, I started cracking up, forgot all about feeling horrible and feeling really shitty. I was like, this is amazing.
Does anyone have a question? Yes, you, sir. Is this a goddamn? They just laugh at themselves.
I love it. Like, I love it when like, I think that's the movie where he farts in the fire and it's like it zooms out and it's like this big, and he's like, whoa.
Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah. And I was like, I just remembered fucking dying. And like that zoom out for the big explosion was like a light bulb for me. I was like, zoom outs and zoom ins are great.
There's like the
Editing
scene
skill
where, like,
unlocked.
Yeah.
they like they open up the back of the dude's trunk and they're like going on the highway and he's just like, just run really fast, you'll be okay. And he just shoves him out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for a rewatch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
It literally was back when it came out the last time I
It's
saw
always a flip of a coin for me, like to
Yeah.
rewatch movies that I grew up with, because like I remember, actually I don't remember which one. I think it was Aladdin.
Mm.
I remember having like a certain relationship with
Aladdin.
with the movie Aladdin because
Yeah,
it was on
not the
VHS.
character.
It was on. Well, I mean, Jasmine.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Lexi. I love you. I should stop. No. Just I really love that movie, but it was on VHS.
Yeah.
So like it had that speed issue where like every now and then it would have to catch up with itself and like detune a little bit.
Yeah.
And that would
Mm.
I
I love analog.
Only
Yeah.
2000s kids will remember this.
so I like rewatched it on DVD. It was like HD quality. I was like, why don't I feel the same?
It's weird how that's why so many people are like, man, I miss tapes.
Yeah.
Because you would listen to tapes and they'd have this like noise
Oh, no,
in the
no.
background.
It wasn't Aladdin. Sorry, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
How did you confuse those two?
They're
things?
both
They said-
movies.
They both came out on
It's April
VHS.
O'Neil, not
They
Jasmine.
both have green.
They
They're
both-
Very
April,
easily
Jasmine, both girls.
Both
I think
hot.
there's like an absence of green in
Yeah.
Aladdin's color
They're both-
palette, actually.
They're both reported.
Shut up, Brian.
It's like all orange and blue.
I
Holy
just
shit,
had,
I don't think there's a single
honestly,
green.
No.
honestly-
I confused the sewer top with the Cave of Wonders.
The
Honestly-
genie was blue. The fucking parrot didn't have green.
He was like
Iago.
Gilbert
Iago
Gottfried.
is his name.
Okay.
Jafar
There was
Oh,
not-
just fuck it.
This is a conspiracy.
Was
There's
Jafar
no
purple?
green in that movie.
I'm gonna fucking fine. I'll be honest. I honestly couldn't remember what movie it was, so I
No, I
said,
don't-
"Fuck it, let's just put out
I don't
Aladdin."
care. No, I
and
don't
then I
even care.
remembered.
Blue have like green on his hat.
No,
I
it's
think there's
red.
Some detailing.
No,
No,
it's
it's
a red
red,
fez.
red and blue and
What
purple.
about on the magic carpet?
The magic carpet is
It's
like
red and
purple?
yellow.
Oh, it's yellow?
Hang on.
It's red, purple, and I think
Shit.
there's
It's been
no
a really
green.
long
It's
time.
not green.
Are you Googling Aladdin screen caps to find anything?
Type in
green?
Aladdin green conspiracy.
Hang on. Hang on.
Color green and put it on the screen. That's what happened.
That was a rhyme.
It's an animation.
You're
There's no,
welcome.
Hang on.
we
Okay,
green
Google.
We green screened our animation.
Was there green
Dumb as
in
shit.
Aladdin?
I think there was
The
like
It's just
characters
like-
in Adam Green's Aladdin include Aladdin.
the
Oh.
Wait.
Adam Green's Aladdin.
Who the fuck is Adam
I don't
Green?
know.
Chowder, can you stop?
Is it the
standing
guy who
behind
made
me? This is the one spot I can't film, and he keeps going directly behind me.
Oh shit!
Move-
Aladdin.
touch him.
Genie was supposed to
Touch
be
him in the belly.
green.
Whoa.
Mic drop.
What?
Don't
the-
drop it if
the
it's
genie
right.
Yeah,
was-
the genie was supposed to
But
be.
then they
green.
were like, no, we're so close to this movie not having any green.
apparently,
Make him
Robin Williams-
blue.
Robin Williams was just like, I like blue.
yeah.
They changed it.
Just
Oh.
go to Google Images.
Apparently-
just type in Aladdin and go to Google Images.
just dropped this because
Oh yeah.
Adam Green's Aladdin.
Here's what we
is-
do. Here's what we do.
I think it was they were gonna make a live action Aladdin or some shit.
I'm gonna type in Aladdin,
Oh, okay, fine.
and I'm
What's
gonna
up,
go to the images, and we're gonna look together.
Oh, can they see this?
Here we go.
'Cause I can't see stream.
They're about to.
Maybe we
chowder,
want.
chowder cam a little bit smaller.
Whoa.
Maybe we want to look through the images before we are. Oh, fuck it. Who cares? Who
It's
cares?
fucking Aladdin.
Demonetize.
Uh,
Wow.
Teal does not fucking count.
I picked the most non-green movie ever.
to confuse with
I don't
the
even
green
no.
movie.
I don't even care about that anymore.
Up green.
Where?
Genie.
Where?
Right there. There's green.
Oh, the okay.
Forest.
The grass. All right, that's as much as we've gotten though. What is there anything else? There's not
There
a single
was-
fucking green in that
There's a
movie
lot of green in that
isn't-
particular scene.
that isn't plants in the background. What the
Oh, no.
Incredible.
Well,
That's awesome.
you haven't seen that before?
No.
What the fuck's wrong with my phone?
I thought you were gonna say, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Get on the internet more.
Yeah, no, I
You
can't
haven't
see
seen
the-
Aladdin's weird dumpy penis?
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan, it's confirmed. There's no green in the movie except for one shot where there's some plants in the background.
yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There it is. He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Welcome to the forest. This is a different color.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have you? Okay, all right. Hold on. I don't want to be alone in this. Hopefully, you can help me out.
I thought you were
you
just
seen
saying,
this
I don't want to
shit?
be alone.
Thank you.
Demonetized.
Thank
Chicken
you.
leg.
Thank you.
I think it's a penis.
He's shaped like one too.
Yeah.
Also, the
Classic.
little ring for your towel fell off.
Don't
so
worry about it.
yeah, I just put it on the sink and didn't fix it because I'm not helpful.
Oh, good time to go big screen. How's
For a
everybody
big
doing
yawn.
tonight? And so, how do you pronounce Space Bear? We'll never answer that question.
We have a video that you can refer to.
Yeah,
It's called "How to Pronounce Space Bear."
you'll never be able
You'll
to.
never figure it out.
You'll never guess.
Before you watch,
When
Yeah.
the genie is explaining he can't raise the dead, he turns green.
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
true.
when the genie
I
explained it, he
cannot
can't
bring
raise
the
the-
people back from the dead.
So it's like a super special moment because to that point you have never seen
So
green.
no wonder I got confused with Ninja Turtle.
There's a green Robin Williams, just
Yeah,
like in the
dog.
Ninja Turtles
It's
movie.
super fucking.
And
Did you know
Leonardo
that in
came
the
and
ni-
said "Cowabunga"?
Yeah.
In the Ninja Turtles movie, Robin Williams plays every Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
At the same
So it's
time, they had to
obvious.
green screen him in separately.
Dude, there's pizza. Oh, pizza! I love pizza as much as I love Zelda.
Splinter is kind of like a monkey.
I am Abu.
Splinter?
Yeah, Splinter.
I mean, as
They're
far
right.
as humans are monkeys,
Sure.
Oh yeah, he was a human before he became a big rat
a
man.
big
Dude,
trash
okay,
man.
by
He's
the
a
way,
trash man.
Yeah.
Getting derailing this conversation to Daredevil. Did you know that they're in the same universe? The Ninja Turtles and Daredevil.
Was Ninja Turtles a Marvel
In fact,
thing?
the very same
No, it was a
goo,
comic book.
the very same goo that blind Daredevil is the goo that fell into the sewer and gave the turtles their powers.
Are you sure that's not just a fucking? It's just a film theory.
Well, I mean, it showed pictures of the comic book, and they're like, they never said it was. They never said,
confirmed it,
they-
but it's totally a
No,
thing.
they said in the first few comics, they never said that it was Daredevil, but they show a kid pushing somebody out of the way of a truck, and the truck drops goop all over the place, and he gets blind,
get on the kid
and it gets on the kid,
in
which
Ninja
is
Turtles.
and then it drops down into the sewer, and
That's
then
case
drops on,
closed, ladies and gentlemen.
and then that's exactly how Daredevil got his powers. I didn't do
We need to
100
find this
million
goo.
researches though, so I did the basic. Did you know facts? Like, you know.
Do you have any radioactive goo on you?
Make some.
So I could be very well accused of spreading lies,
Here,
but
I'll bring up that picture of Aladdin if that'll help you.
Thank you. I'll be like 5 minutes.
so yeah, I don't know if anybody else knew that, but that came across like a. Did you know
the ooze.
that they're in the same universe? I can't remember what else. Probably like.
Can we get some MS Paint with Ryan? Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Ryan will blow us out of the water. We should have a thing where we draw like we usually do,
Yeah.
like shitty MS Paint, and then you're like, it's like split screen, and then we see you like drawing the most like fucking perfect version of
It'll be
whatever we're
like-
trying to do.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
be like Doodle
God. Oh yeah, like all those articles of like my 4-year-old daughter do a thing and I'm a professional artist. I don't know why I give everybody this like really high pitched voice. I could just give them, yeah, my daughter drew like a little cartoon and I turned it into like a legit looking thing.
I made it a pillow.
Oh yeah, I used to love those. Like really good artists doing that.
Hey, do you want to pimp your pillow sponsorship?
Oh yeah, the Daikimura thing.
Ryan is sponsored by a pillow.
I've yet to hear.
It's called
back from
Rye
them.
Pillow, not My Pillow. It's Rye Pillow. Yeah,
I've yet
The
to really
storm
hear back
pillow.
from those guys.
I don't. You
Did
don't.
you ever want your pillow to rain on your face? Get the storm pillow.
It's just the body pillow of my face. Just my
Yeah.
face stretched out.
All right.
And it's wet.
So I'm just showing them vaguely. You can't really read any of it. The most important things
That's
is
too much.
my eyes.
The Ninja Turtle ooze.
So
Okay.
that's what I looked at.
It's
And,
too
it-
small for my eyes.
and that's like I don't know, just Google fucking Daredevil and Ninja Turtle.
There's not much green in the Matrix. Dude, that's a conspiracy.
That's a weird thing because green
There's
and
only
yellow are
green.
like the two colors that the human eye can see the most of. So
That's
those are
correct.
like
I think,
It's the
very
easiest for it to
commonplace
process.
colors.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, which one's the Matrix? I always get
What?
confused.
The Matrix is the one with Cowboy
It's
Curtis.
the fake world, right?
You know the scene in Kung Pao with the cow?
Yeah. No. Shut up. Shut up.
It was
No, no, no.
inspired by the Matrix.
Yeah. No.
You know Ghost in the Shell? They
No,
inspired
no.
the
The
Matrix.
actual world. It's
It's like
this world. This
There's
is
a
the Matrix,
there's
right?
a theory that it's
Blue
all
and
the
white,
Matrix.
No, like the world we live in is the Matrix, not the
Yes.
outside. Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't what they said the Matrix is supposed to be green and then the other one's supposed to be blue?
You know, the Matrix 2, I remember the DVD cover being green. But the
I
Matrix
think
1 was, like,
it's
blue and
actual
white.
the Matrix itself. They added green
Oh.
to give it the digital, and then
We're grasping at straws here.
they.
Why are we talking about
we don't know
color
fucking
green?
anything
God
about
damn
what we're
it!
talking
Because
about.
I know facts
You're
about
Googling where the green in the Matrix is.
green in the Matrix.
I think we're gonna make a new rule.
This is the
that
dumbest
he's
shit.
Not allowed to Google while streaming.
That's my job. Really surprised there aren't more people here. Well, we're a little bit earlier. Speaking of which, we should probably wrap this up, huh?
Hey, yeah, it's my bedtime.
We also tinted the lights.
Ryan
blue.
needs to get to sleep so he can go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's got finals tomorrow in biology.
I gotta go on the playground, my
Yeah,
dude.
see, there you go. They tinted the real world blue and they tinted the Matrix green
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because green is
it's
digital.
like a green overlay.
because
to make
it was
to
a-
add.
Yeah, because it was a film.
It's like
Road Trip Warrior said there's green all over the Matrix. I was being a goof and you fell for it.
No,
man,
no,
because when
no,
you
no,
say
no,
that, I just
no,
think
no.
about like
No,
the
no,
scenes
we
where
know
it's
that.
gray and
We
blue.
know that, but it also opened the door to a bit called Habada.
What if that thing you said
What
was
about
real?
the thing we talk about?
You didn't
it?
say, do you want the red pill, the green pill? You said you want the red pill or the blue pill.
Yeah, there's no green.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Christmas.
idiot.
There's
Wait,
only blue. There's
but
only
the
blue and red.
reverse.
And if you put
Wait.
the glasses on, that movie was 3D as fuck when he put
And
the
if you put Gunner
brought the
glasses
Hang
on,
pills
it's
out.
all
on.
yellow.
Hang on a second. There was a red pill, and the opposite of red is green.
Yes,
Blue.
but where his hands,
No, that's
It's
orange.
red versus
That's
blue.
orange, which is also blue.
were his hands tinted green slightly, so the shot of the pill would pop more. That's the question.
Yes, and everybody knows that Tom Hanks's Neo wanted everything to be green.
Is orange closer to red than green is to blue?
The
Depends on the
wait,
what
orange
orange.
to red.
Because orange is red's brother, but green is also blue's brother.
No, they're
and they're
both.
the opposites of each other.
They all fucking.
They're both. they're
They
both
all
kinda
make it
Have you
the
ever
new-
seen The Wheel?
like to bring
it's just
some,
an orgy of color.
Yeah, they're all next to each other in a way, by like
You use the
transitive,
orgy of color in your animations,
orgy
right?
of color.
by like the transitive property. They're all touching each other.
Oh my god!
That he's gonna get
Which
electrocuted.
do
This
not
is the
eat
cutest
that.
way to die.
Hey.
Oh
If
my
we go
God.
off stream, you know why.
Oh no! Oh no!
He ate the cord.
He's gonna mess it up.
Do it.
All right, so
All right,
we're wrapping it up. Does anybody have any last questions?
Ryan, do you want to talk about
Don't chew it.
your current projects?
The Bible?
at all? Or
My
do you
current-
want to leave that up to mystery?
My current projects are another Doki Doki animated for Delirious for the Game Grumps.
Who the fuck is Delirious?
H2O Delirious is the other Let's Player I work for.
okay.
I'm working on something for him too from Far Cry,
He's
and
a
I'm working
busy
with these
person.
guys.
Damn, you got a lot going on. We just got
Yeah.
the one thing.
I'm also gonna. Oh,
We're number one. We're at the top.
I don't even know if anyone's gonna be there, but I'm gonna be at San Diego Comic Con because a short film I animated is going to be screened at a festival because the guy who made it submitted it and it got in, so I might be doing a
Whoa.
panel there.
Oh, sweet.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We have a few people are from over there.
Sweet,
Jeff.
I'll see Jeff there.
Sweet. Say hi to Jeff.
See
Just
you in
yell
San Diego,
Jeff.
Jeff.
He'll know
Yeah, he'll remember us.
because his name's Jeff. He'll know that you're asking about him.
Yeah.
You'll get a couple other Jeffs though, but you'll know.
Hey Jeff, everyone turn. I just did a motion. Of
Like, why
people
the
turning
fuck
their
is
head, but
everybody's
doesn't
name Jeff?
transfer.
You ever realize when you say somebody's name, like, "Hey Donald," everybody looks like
Yeah.
other not Donalds look.
Hey.
Good shit.
Uh,
We got anything else in chat before we close it out here?
Do you like soup?
Do
I think
you?
a fair amount of people go to Comic Con. Yeah,
It's-
but
Does
that's
ice cream?
true.
Does
People
ice
are
cream
all over
count
the
as
place.
soup? Discuss.
Ice cream,
This is frozen
melted
soup.
ice cream is soup.
Cereal is also
Haven't
soup.
you ever seen Pee Wee Herman episode?
Hmm.
Guys,
Yeah.
you like this?
Ice cream soup.
Is this good content?
He
or
makes
This is
ice
good
cream
content.
soup.
Look on the screen.
I like it better from this angle, from how I can see it.
He's a good
He
guy.
looks fatter from where I can see.
Cereal is a good soup. I like cereal as a
Cereal
soup.
is basically soup. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to learn math.
Recycle.
The basics of math, very important. Even if you don't use math in your job, it affects how you think.
Recycle this planet.
Recycle
And
the
so we can
planet
get
so that we can
money
get
for
a
a
new
new
one. We need a new planet because this one's fucked.
Yeah. Have you seen
Um,
who's piloting the United States?
Put
Who are ooze?
put a shower on your body when you're dirty, and
Batman.
Don't
Batman's
put
here.
it dirty on your body
Hi,
when
Batman.
you shower.
don't forget to consume your vitamins.
Yeah, all of them, not just A, because it's going to give you the good grade.
No, A's
He
hard.
sees himself. No, that's why he was interested.
Oh my god!
Oh.
He sees the kid.
Chowder.
This is getting too real.
This is too
All
meta.
right, pick him up. Bring him towards the screen.
Dude, whatever. He doesn't know shit.
He looks like so sassy and angry when you do that.
I couldn't find him. I was looking at the screen while I was trying to boop him. Hey, Chowder, boop.
So look for our video on the Game Grumps channel. Probably
Yeah.
won't be coming out till July,
Yeah,
but we should have probably at least one.
and you know
video
what? Let me
before
just
that.
let me just say, go outside, find somebody,
Get
him,
vitamin
marry
D.
him, marry him a little bit.
Yeah.
Just give him a marriage.
Oh,
Everybody's looking for that.
talk about a different kind of vitamin
Yeah,
D.
If
just
you
marry
stay
him
inside
just
and
a
wait
little,
for-
just a little bit.
Stay inside every day waiting for Space Bear to stream. Come on. You come back inside when they stream. Otherwise, you can go outside. Come on.
Also,
Did somebody say that?
No.
Or was that just you? Oh, okay.
That's just
I was
me.
looking for it. I was like, so dude.
Also, next time if you're in church, why ask them why they're not blessing the rains in Africa's?
Yeah, how
Okay.
come?
Bring some rain to California too.
Seems like they have a
They're
lot of
only blessing
blessing.
the rain around them. Think about that next time. Every time you open a bibble.
And always be grateful for the water you have.
Yeah.
Because any day now.
Yep. Good night.
All right, goodbye.
And remember, take the blue pill.